All right, so now I'm going to work the 12.2.17 example from your textbook. And it gave you a table of population data and asked you to construct a frequency distribution. And they gave you some of the classes already. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and fill in the parts of the frequency table that they left blank. So they gave me 7 to 7.9, and you can kind of tell there's a pattern here. You can just kind of look at what's missing. So the first class that they gave you was 7 to 7.9. So the next class is going to be 8 to 8.9, and then 9.0 to 9.9, 10 to 10.9, 11 to 11.9 are already filled in for you. So this will be 12.0 to 12.9. And then 13.0 to 13.9. So that first part should have been pretty simple, just based on the information that they had already given you. So now we need to figure out how many numbers from the data set up here fall into each class. So in order to fill in this first blank, we need to find the number of cities that had from 7 to 7.9 million, because this is the frequency that goes along with this one. So I am going to find all the ones that are between 7 and 7.9. And that gives me 6. So I'm going to fill in 6, because there were 6 cities that fell within the interval of 7 to 7.9. And so now I'm going to go ahead and fill in the rest of the table with those frequencies that are left over. There were, if I go through and I count, I should have gotten for the second class, there were 3 cities that fell within 8 to 8.9. There were 2 that fell in here, 3 and 1. And then 2 and 3. And then it's always a good idea to go back. And again, all I did was I just went up and I counted. So for example, this frequency right here, the 8 and 8.9. So I got, see, I'm going to mark all these out so it's a little bit less distracting. So I had 1, 2, and 3 that fell within 8 and 8.9. So that's where the 3 came from. I'm also going to just double check myself and make sure, because they did give us an extra added clue here by telling us that all these frequencies should add up to 20. So if I add all these frequencies together, so 6 plus 3 is 9, 11, 14, 15, 17, and 20. Yep, so I know that I filled that table in correctly.